matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 51 yards and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. We'll have a tough time.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking 1 drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here the Vikings set to go to work, and they're led by the leading passer in the NFC a season ago. Now in his 12th year, 6th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. The rookie Jaden Reed deep for the Packers.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
On the return is Reed.
39-yard punt, yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And he can't do it all on one throw.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson to about the 40-yard line.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This is 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Ramondre Stevenson, the intended receiver.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
You look at this Packers defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk, game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I won't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Here's Love. And that'll be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Love to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down, here's Cousins.
Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. On the counter, it's Stevenson.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Play action now. Cousins.
That is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
Play fake. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Stevenson will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packers offense set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 7-7, our score after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Love now to pass on 1st down. A check down here to Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Packers at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Off the play fake, Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Pulled in at the 24. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Reed. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Another strong run from the underrated Aaron Jones, who really deserves more credit for what he has done for the Packers. Even splitting carries in an offense that loves to throw it around, Jones put up his third 1,000-yard season in the last 4 years.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Hard to forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, Love. This is caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Cousins now. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
at the 45-yard line.
Got Stevenson again, back-to-back plays. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Again, it's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the Packers' 29-yard line.
Cousins. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Oh, nice move. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. They'll try and run. Stevenson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this one is right through, and that will knot us up at 10. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Carlson on for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, and it's the Texans who are out in front. The rookie, C.J. Stroud, taken number 2 overall with 2 touchdown passes. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last. We head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Cowboys trying to finish that one off and claim victory. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw, Cousins. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
And here's Ryan right now
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So here are the Packers now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the left here to Reed. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Love with a give to Dillon. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 25-yard line.
95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Trying to regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs,
25 yards for the touchdown.
and the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Carlson's extra point up and good,
and the lead now up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Cousins now to throw on first down.
Addison hauls it in.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first down throw for Cousins. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, 34 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Green Bay about set for another series. Here comes Romeo Doubs. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do. You get greedy in a good way.
104 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
A Lava throw caught by Doubs. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
To throw now, here's Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. We'll get a break here for the injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
They go draw play. It's Dillon. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Love, they go play action now. That's complete to Dobbs. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
First down, Love to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Love looking to throw it. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going back to Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackled shy of the 10. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Stevenson. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Now Cousins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cousins now. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's Cousins. Open man is Bourne. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42.
And the Vikings first down.
throwing. Cousins. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Cousins again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They'll run again. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. 1st down. Here's Cousins. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a Relocation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway. Once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.